How do you speed up soul growth? Because we have mentioned that the threefold soul goes to strengthening the consciousness of the threefold spirit. How do you speed that up? Overall, the threefold soul enhances the consciousness of the threefold spirit. Naturally, we fall asleep when the spirit comes out of the dense body with its higher bodies, namely the desire body and the mind. When the spirit comes out with those higher bodies, we fall asleep. No two ways about it. On coming out of the body, one of the first things the spirit does is to review its activities during the day. That is the natural process, which is gradual, involuntary, and unconsciously done in majority of humanity. The individual who is determined to become better consciously facilitates the process by the performance of the exercise of retrospection. It is a review of the day's events before you sleep in the night, in reverse order, during which you blame yourself for wrong conduct and praise yourself for right conduct. During the exercise, there has to be the resolve to do better the following day. And we refer you to our lecture number 15 on the topic, the spiritual exercises of retrospection and concentration. Why spirituality? Why will you have to improve upon yourself spiritually? There are people in this world who have no regard to things beyond the material world. They rely solely on their five senses and reason as if what they know or believe is the ultimate. They are the materialists or the atheists or the ignorant people. They have some kind of philosophy and they care about the following: business, money and luxury, rich food and drinks, company of good friends, parties and fun. They take pride in their materialistic reasoning. For them, matters of spirituality should be the concern of the poor, the ignorant person. Why do you have to look for heaven above when heaven on earth has not been attained? They will tell you, use your brain and be rational. For them, life is good. Enjoy it because tomorrow we all die. The poor person, unfortunately, looks at the wealthy class and becomes somehow envious, wondering why God didn't create him or her to be rich. Such a person believes something is wrong with life, the inequality and the unfairness of nature. But let us be reminded, limiting ourselves to only the five senses has serious consequences in the spiritual progress of every human being. There are things beyond the five senses we have. There are things beyond the three-dimensional world. It is not the pleasures of life, the pains of life that matter as such, but the lessons you and I have learned from them in order to improve upon ourselves. At this stage of our spiritual journey, we are required, every human being is required to build the spiritual body or the soul body or the soma sukkikon through love and selfless service. Those who fail to do so will be held back and cannot progress with those who qualify when the world comes to an end and each individual is judged. Remember, it happened before. The world came to an end before. At the end of the third movement of the spiritual impulse. Then it happened again at the end of the fourth movement of the spiritual impulse. That one, the Bible called it the flood during Noah's time. It is most likely going to happen again at the end of the fifth movement, where we are now. And the Bible says, we refer to Matthew chapter 24, verse 37 to 39.
Filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see. Whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all this.